Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Flag. Missed inside. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And it's Golden State's ball. Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Garnett. Up top, Porzingis. Over in the corner, Green. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Flag. Butler with the steal. And stolen by Daniels. Now McDaniels, guarded by Garnett. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Daniels, no good. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now, here's Green. Daniels with it. Butler covering. Out to the wing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Gobert. Flag. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the energy from Flag on the offensive glass? Keeping the possession alive and converting.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Pulls up on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. And it's Brooks in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. PG, that's good. Garnett's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the 5th player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
Here's Flag. Gobert the screen. And it's Flag missing. Warriors leading by 3. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
Inside. Jordan inside. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
32 seconds left in the first. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Well, DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
And it's flag missing. Van Vliet wide open. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Up in time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And it's blocked by Jordan. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Kept alive. Pass the flag. Takes the 3. And Jordan throws it down.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry buries the 3 shot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. Hits the layup in for the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Outside Curry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, Curry, so good from deep.
And Jordan slams it in.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Outside Curry. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Garnett. And stolen by Flag. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Barrett. Outside Porzingis. Back to Barrett.
2 minutes.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, you've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Pass to Booker for the three. The shot will not fall.
Just enough coverage to bother.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Okogie up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I admire the effort that Josh Okogie brings to the court. This guy never gives up on a play.
It's Barrett on the wing. He has 6. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And he drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Gobert can't hit. Warriors leading by 9. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Barrett. Green, the screen. And it's Barrett penetrating. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Garnett, the screen. To the middle. Out to Barrett. Golden State moving it around. Inside. Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Shepherd. He has yet to score. Booker, right side. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. To the paint. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
To the inside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Curry. Outside, Barrett. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to get him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. basketball, about a minute and a half in. Jordan the screen. Here's Daniels. And it's dunked by Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Richard. No good there off the double clutch. Timberwolves trail by 13. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Screen by Jordan. Outside Daniels. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low, Jordan. Garnett grabs the board. Warriors leading by 15. Lets it go from 14. Stolen by Brooks. Pass the flag. Now, here's Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
We're talking about a guy with great size and length and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan just keeps pressure on the defense.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Barrett. In the corner. Moody with it. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Jordan outside. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal.
For 3, Van Vliet. Brooks grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 13. In the corner, it's flag. Booker at the elbow. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garnett left side. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Flag.
Talking about the first pick of the draft, rookie Cooper Flag. He's got a diverse skill set and is so mature for a teenager.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left for the third. Curry with it. He's got 6. Screened by Porzingis. Curry in the lane. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Shannon. It's deflected and stolen by Butler. The 15-footer. Curry finishes off the break. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they come out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Warriors making a change here. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Butler loves the three-point look.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Pass the flag. Tries the spin move. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Butler. And here is Curry. Shoots the three. Gobert pulls it in. Booker looking around. Booker on the move. And it's flag missing. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now Booker. Clock at 4. Here's Flag. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The three goes down.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Gobert, the screen. Driving inside. Brooks outside. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Butler. Now Porzingis. Draymond. And he does not hit. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Brooks with it. Now Garnett defending. Curry with the steal.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Brooks outside. Screen by McDaniel. Booker right side. Minnesota needs to get off his shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .29 seconds left in the game. Outside Butler. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
That's how we roll. She wearing a Rolex. Polo's moving cold, and I'm on that grown flex. I bet you that they fold. These made some bold threats. I'm living by that code. Technicolor coat like I'm Joseph. She's in a robe. She's in a robe. I'm gonna get them both. Call me a dog, I go fetch. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I'm over the west coast. Mashing at me looks grotesque. Right now I'm moving dolo. I'm kinda on my solo. My missus just got FOMO. Booked us a quick late Como. Life ain't easy, I'm in control though. Lengthy and I can throw that. Trying to find you a helmet Todo. I'm not the Wizard of Oz, I that witch. Back in the days when I was in PJs. Talking about those MTV days. Back to the time of the relay. Washing up.
This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce.
You know that this season series is split even right now, so this makes the third and final game all the more important for both teams.
Yeah, it's always fun to have bragging rights. That could be a little bit of extra motivation. I just think they want to get the win in general.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Green, a screen. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Curry. Here's Butler. And here is Barrett. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Flag.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Outside Curry. The steal. Brooks, right side. Stripped it away. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you could do to stop that.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship, Doris.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Garnett. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
The posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
50 seconds left to play in the first. McDaniels with a steal. Here we go. Here's Flag. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
On the attack, Curry. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Drains the triple. Curry's got 9. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
It's Booker on the wing. Gobert on the high post. Outside Booker. Up in time. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet.
12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pass to Booker. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside McDaniels. From downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Adams a screen. With the floater. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him.
Warriors foul.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Greg.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Allen. Over Butler. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Green. And now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
From the high post. Allen can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Shepherd, that's good.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Butler. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Pass to Shannon. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Shannon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Butler. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Down low. The shot by Butler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Shepherd. Here's Shannon. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7'3", says not here and not now.
Jordan, the screen. And Dunk by Jordan.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Shepherd driving to the basket. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Porzingis up top.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
It's his first trip to the line. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Left side, Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The 3 from Curry. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Butler. Here's Barrett. Brooks defending. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Green in the post. Top of the key. A nice shot by Butler. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pass to Adams. And Vliet. Here's Garnett. The kick out, Curry. There's the screen. And here's Adams. Inside. Here's Flag. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Curry with it. Pass to Garnett. Clock at 6. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Now Gobert. Brooks outside. Back to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Curry. They double team Curry. Outside Moody. Here's Adams. Good work defensively by Brooks. And Booker has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. And there's the rejection.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Back to Adams. Count the bucket. Coming off the perfectly placed pass. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Inside. Pass to Garnett. And here's Moody. Brooks defending. Here's Flag. The Warriors pull it in. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Warriors lead by 11. And here's Van Vliet. Pass to Porzingis. 14 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release point so high.
Now Allen, guarded by Barrett. Jordan, the screen. Pass to Daniels. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter, building this lead up in large. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Allen. Here's Shannon. Beyond the arc. Oh, nice D from Curry.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The rebound by Allen. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here's Shepherd for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Barrett. Count the basket.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for your Warriors.
The 3 is up. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Shannon. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Curry draws the double. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Timberwolves trail up by 13. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing to cut the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And stolen by Green. Butler fires. He buries it from three. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
We call that the stop and pop, one of Butler's best tricks for losing a defender. That is nice.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's the pick. Now Green. He launches. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Down low. Gobert. Flushes it down with both hands.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Curry draws the double. Now Green. Four on the clock. Barrett.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Booker. 20 feet away and no problem. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Green! Gobert pulls it down. And he racks up 2. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Timberwolves foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2. Stephen Curry.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Let's go.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all...
no cap, no.
Go!
More cake, more cases. Rotate, slow it down. Now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break. Hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me. That's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes. Hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind. Hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. 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 Baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor. Shut the door. No cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. Hey, get 'em up. We'll go all night, out of sight.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Denver off the tip. And here's Murray. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Booker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Offline with a three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize on these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Murray. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Booker. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Here's Bridges. Roy's shot is good.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Minnesota with the ball. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jokic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Jokic the screen. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the D.
Picked by Gobert. Booker goes in. Pass to Flag. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Booker, good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Gordon, right side. And there it is for him.
The physicality Gordon plays with jumps out at you. He's got a fearlessness about him.
Left side, Booker. Here's Flag. And he jams it home with authority.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
2 points. That one goes. Boy's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's flag. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minnesota leading by 6. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Fires it. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Shepherd. He's scoreless.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Nuggets trail by 8. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Roy. He's got 5. Into the lane. Oh, Jordan with the block. Pass to Shannon. Now here's Jordan. And here's Shepherd for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Johnson. Here's Roy. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Here's Johnson. Johnson on the wing. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter. Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Roy. He's got 7. Top of the key jumper, no good.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Substitution on court.
Minute 32 left to play in the half. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Denver making a change here. That one's off. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Sheppard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Daniels. And here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shannon, guarded by Bain. There's the 3. Minnesota again missing. Nuggets trail by 4. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. Pass to Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Stolen by Jokic. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. There's the screen by Johnson. Now Gordon. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Gordon's got 7 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Minnesota has possession. It's a 1-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Oh! Gobert hammers it home!
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Pass to Jokic. Screen by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jokic shot is good.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Murray. Oh, smooth shot, Murray.
Yeah, that time, Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Gordon outside. To the inside. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Out of bounds, it'll be Timberwolves ball. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Denver.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Bane. Bridges outside. Outside Murray. Takes it inside. And he makes it on the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
Here in the second half, this game's still nipping tough.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Bridges. Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas sets a screen. Up again. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota in the lead. Jordan the screen to the paint. Valanciunas with a rebound. So it's Denver now. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Brooks outside. To the middle. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his second bucket on the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Nuggets trail by 3.
Substitution report.
Here's Roy. He's got 7. Out to Gordon. From outside the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Now here's Daniels. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And he lays it in. He's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And yep, it's good. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Roy. Valanciunas, good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Booker with the finish inside.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
To the inside. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Booker with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Down low. Back to Gobert. Outside for Booker. Pass to Gobert. Misses off the left iron. And Denver has possession. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. There's a screen. Oh, Murray blowing the top off.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Booker! And the three misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Roy. Gordon. Oh, the stop!
More than anything else, you love the confidence that Gordon had on that huge score.
Booker! The putback! The putback! How about the activity?
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Outside Murray. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Booker looking around. Flag outside. For three. Jokic with a rebound. Denver in the lead. Gordon. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Off on the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Jokic fires. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Oh, touches it off the glass.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
Here's Booker. Flag outside. Oh, he misses the layup. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution.
For the win, nails it.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to. I'm just being honest.